Hey guys, so I just wanted to start filming YouTube videos because I like makeup and a lot of people ask me to do it and I'm super nervous and I don't really know what I'm doing. My camera sucks. I'm doing it off of my phone. So please apologize. I apologize. So I guess we're gonna see where this is gonna go and it's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas. And I kind of hope that you're gonna like what I'm gonna do to my face. Alright. So I've already moisturized, cleaned my face, put eye cream on, whatever. I'm gonna start with my primer. I don't know how this camera works and it's all backwards and I apologize, but it's the Spackle Hydrating Moisturizing Primer by Laura Geller. So I'm going to start with that. Put it all over my face. Nose rings get in the way. So while that's done, I'm going to do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, so eyebrows are done. I used the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Dark Brown on the back, on the tail. And in the front of the brow, I used my NYX Micro Brow in the color Ash Brown. And now it's time to carve these babies out. So to carve them out, I'm using the NYX, however you want to say it, eyeshadow base. It's just in the skin tone color. And to do that, I'm going to use this little ass tiny brush. It's an elf brush. Probably got in a pack like 12 years ago. I don't fucking know. But we're going to use that. So, sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I don't really know how to do this, so I'm looking in the mirror. But yeah, first I just slowly clean up the bottom. And it looks yellow as fuck. But don't worry, it'll all come together. Because this is what we're going to use to primerize anyway, so why not? Okay, and then I'm just going to take a bunch of it and smear it everywhere. And since I have super long claws, I was going to use a beauty blender to blend that out a bit. Well, not a beauty blender, Real Techniques sponge thing. Works just as well. It's not so damn expensive. Alright. So, for the face today, I usually just use my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination in Fair because I'm pale as fuck. But I also have the CC cream, which I love. So we're going to use both of them today and see how that works out. And I'm also going to try to mix in my Cover FX drops, enhancer drops in the color Celestial with the CC cream. So we'll see how that works out. So I sprayed and pumped a few pumps of the CC cream on my hand. Now time for the magic. Look at this. Oh my god. So, I'm only gonna use like, oh fuck, a little bit of that. And I'm just gonna mix that together using my finger. Whoa, whoa. It's real celestial. And just dab it. Dab, 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 everywhere on my face. And for the top of the eyebrows, did not forget about you, topsies. Take that same brush again, just use a little foundation, and go right over those. You don't want to use a lighter color than what your foundation's gonna be, because then you can tell you did that shit, and it's gonna look real bad, because it's gonna look like white. So you want to use the same color as your foundation, at least on the top. Bottom of the brows, you can use a lighter color, so it'll be kind of like a brow highlight anyway. But for the tops, just use a color close to your skin tone. We're going to use the Real Technique sponge and dab that all in. Those celestial drops made it even glowier than what it normally is, but I don't mind, because I have a crusty ass skin. My quality sucks, and I'm sorry, it's my first video. I just got that all in my hair. I'm not using YouTube to get free shit, to get money, or anything like that. To me, I just love makeup, and it's kind of like an outlet to me. Because I don't really have a personality or friends in real life. So, this is kind of my way of stepping out of my comfort zone. Okay. So now that's all done, we're gonna use concealer under my Gucci bags. For concealer, I'm gonna attempt to use my Bye Bye Under Eye. It's almost empty because I love this shit so much. So let's see what comes out. So this is more than enough for this. A little of this stuff goes a super long way. This is in the color Light. Yeah, Light. If you can see that. Light, by the way. And it does run very, very fair. So just, you know, slap that all under your eyeballs, under your Gucci bags. Then we're gonna use the Beauty Blender. Not a fucking Beauty Blender, it's a Real Technique sponge. Is that? Just blend it out a bit. You don't want to blend it out too much, because we're also gonna bake the fuck out of our under eyes before we do the eyeshadow. Okay. And to bake, gonna use the, you know, the infamous Coty Airspun loose setting powder. It's in the color translucent. A lot of people are bothered by the smell, and they say it smells like an old grandma. I don't mind it. I really don't, but I guess if you're really sensitive to smells. Stay away, but it's excellent. They do have an unscented version though, I think. So I'm just going to use a Beauty Real Technique sponge I just use for my concealer and my foundation. Just pack the shit on. The more the merrier. Even if you have dry skin, I found that the more bake, the more powder you put on, the better it looks in the long run. More is more. Okay, so for the eyes today, I'm going to use this is my favorite palette, Anastasia Modern Renaissance. And possibly some of the Master Palette by Mario, which is also by Anastasia. Don't really have it planned, so we'll see where this goes. Okay. Let's just find eyelash glue in it. I'm first gonna set my eyes that I primed using this color Tempera in the Modern Renaissance palette. As you can tell, I like that color a lot. And I know it kind of seems to defeat the purpose to put an eyeshadow over your eyeshadow base. But it'll make all the shadows blend better. This I promise. My kid's trying to bust in. Oh my god. Okay. I'm going to start off by using this not big, I don't know, medium, it's a blending brush I got from Icing years ago. I fucking love it. So we're gonna start out do this. We're gonna use Golden Ochre for our transition. Why is that so orange? It just looks so orange on camera. I don't know why. Remember, this is on my Galaxy S7 phone, since I don't have a camera. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me know if you guys like these long kind of talk through videos. Otherwise I can do voiceovers and just shut my ass up. Because a lot of people would probably like that too. Okay, so that's done. Now we're going to go in with a, this brush is a little denser. It's a Morphe 1M39. And we're going to go in with the color Burnt Orange. Yep, Burnt Orange. Just dab, dab, dab. Just kind of put that more on the outer corner. Blend that up. Blending is key. A lot of people say they don't know how to do makeup. Everybody knows how to do makeup. We just have our own way. It just takes practice. You know, sit down when you get off work and just lay your face. If it's ugly, you wash it off. You do it the next day. But honestly, a lot of it does have to do with the brushes that you're using, not necessarily the product that you're using. You don't have to go and spend all this money on all these expensive ass products when all you need is a good blending brush. You can make anything work. Alright, so once that's blended in, it's gonna start getting a little crazy. We're going to go in with my Morphe B79 brush. It's a little thinner and a little less dense than the last one. And we are going to go into the color red ochre right here. And I'm going to use that even a little lower and more towards, whoa, that looks pigmented. More towards the lash line. Just blend it in the crease. If I can figure out how to speed this shit up, I will. God, I'm so ugly making these faces. I swear I'm not this ugly in real life. I swear. I don't know what angle to put my camera, or like, you know how some people put it. Oh, up here. Oh, look. Oh, yes. I'll just put my fucking right for me. I don't care how I look. Okay. Step 27. We're gonna use this brush that just came with the palette. It's kind of cool. Yeah. I think I'm going to go in with the color next to red ochre, which is Venetian red. And then a little bit. And we're gonna put this just kind of a little higher to show it so it shows. God, I love red eyeshadow so much. Ah, yes. This is like my favorite palette of forever, just because I love red and warm tones so much, especially my blue ass eyes. It makes them pop. Alright. Now we're gonna go in for the lid color, which I've been debating. I think I'm gonna go into Marina right here. Look at that shit. Yes, this is going on my eyeballs. But before I do that, to make it even like super pigmented, I'm going to use the NYX glitter glue. Tap it on my clothes. Let's do it right in the center of my eye. This shit's hard to do on a phone. Okay, and then my favorite brush to put on like pretty pigmented colors is this brush from Wet n Wild. I think it's actually concealer brush, but I don't know. But it works real good for eyeshadow, so that's what I'm gonna use it for. So we're gonna put it in there. Just put that all over the lid. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. I'm sorry, my lighting sucks. I'll try to take pictures afterwards, and if I can figure out how to insert them, I will. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Oh my god. While we're in this palette, why don't we use this brush? It's an e.l.f. blending brush, and go into the color right here, which is called NYC. It's gonna take a little bit of this and just kind of darken the outer corner a little bit. Kind of bring it up into the crease. I'll go back and blend in a second. Okay. So now we're gonna go back in with the one of the brushes that came with the palette. Back to the Modern Renaissance. I'm gonna go back in with Golden Ochre right there. Just to kind of blend over everything. Just like that. Okay, so top lids I think are done. I'm gonna go off camera and put my lashes on because that'll be a hot fucking mess if I try to do it on here, so I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my eyelashes on and drying, I use the Ardell Wispies because they are my favorite. We're gonna go in and wipe the bake off. My favorite product to use to wipe the bake off is this Physicians Formula translucent powder palette mineral glow pearls. So, and this is a e.l.f. small taper brush. So I'm just gonna go in and swirl on this and kind of brush off that bake. Alright. And now, since it's Christmas Eve and I'm going to be doing shit all day, I'm going to go with my favorite foundation, the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination, in the color Fair, even though it's backwards for you. Just gonna go in and get this. Oh, this is an e.l.f. powder brush, by the way. I fucking love e.l.f. brushes. They're so good and so cheap. So we're just gonna go in and buff that into the skin. Can't forget the forehead. This looks a lot more yellow on my phone than it really does in person. And I'm sure this little ass lamp table light they use for college to fucking fail isn't helping. So now that that's all set, move on to guess we can move on to bronzer. Fuck. Edit it out if I can figure out how to do that. Come on. There. Okay. So for bronzer, I'll be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is in medium deep because I used to be tan as fuck and I used to go tanning all the time and now I don't. So use this more kind of like a contour thing, I guess, color. That smells so good. I was gonna be using this tapered blush brush by Bare Minerals I got in a kit ages ago. Just bloop. That's all you need. Well, that's all I need. Just kind of go in. I'll do a lot of contouring. Just like bronze contour at the same time. Oh, that looks real bad on camera. I promise it doesn't in real life. Look about the same. It does hit the forehead. Let me get my double chin. Alright. That's done. For blush, I'm going to be using my favorite Laura Geller Baked Blush in Brighton. It's in the color Tropiques, if you have the ability to read backwards. So, so pretty. This is like a Lancome brush I got, again, forever ago. My brush game is weak, but, shit, they still all work. Just kinda, I got this when I was really tan too, but it still works. Especially with the red eye I got going. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, and highlight. I have two Becca highlights, but not gonna use those. I'm gonna actually use this. Who got me into this? Nicole from Young, Wild, and Polished. She uses this as a highlight. And honestly, I think she does. Sorry, Nicole, if I lied. I'm gonna give you credit. This is in the shade The Grammy. Goes Glammy. And just wait for this. Are you dying right now? Yeah. This is going in my face. So I'm taking a Real Techniques. The name is worn off. I'm pretty sure this is like a setting brush, but I love it as a highlighting brush. Just look at that. Just look at that. That's so beautiful. Girl, you can use any eyeshadow you want to highlight your face. I honestly think they work and they stay better than most high-end highlights. I don't really like glittery highlights. I like the more wet looking ones. You know what else is another fantastic one I love to use? Is this L'Oreal Infallible, the one in Ice Latte. Gorge. Alright, so face is pretty much beaten to hell. So now we're gonna finish up with the eyes. Back to the Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to take this Morphe M31 brush. It's kind of like a little fluffy pencil brush. We're going to go in with the burnt orange color. Just go make yourself have a dark orange circle under your eyes. That's what we're going for. And I'm not a fan of eyeliner because I feel like I have really tiny eyes. And all it does is make my eyes look smaller, so I just like to go pretty far, like where that socket is, all the way underneath. And I'm going to go in with red ochre, a mix of red ochre and Venetian red. Just kind of go again and go underneath it. This is how all YouTubers started out, was on their phone, because this is hard as shit. And I don't want to put any of the lid color down there just because I want it to be focused on the top of my lid, because I'm not wearing any eyeliner. Oh shit, I've got an inner corner highlight. Okay. I'm going to use the other side of one of those Anastasia brushes and go back in with the highlight that we use on our face. That's actually an eyeshadow. And just go right in there. Beautiful. Okay, and now I'm going to go into mascara on my, I don't, a lot of people put mascara on before they put their falsies on, but I find that a lot harder to do. And my lashes last just as long as if I do it afterwards, and then I guess I wouldn't know because I've never done it before, but I mean, Ardell's are like, what, $4, and they last quite a long time. So I'm going to put mascara on the top and bottom, and I'll be right back.